Our good friend Guido Fieri is in the house. Guy.
Do I walk into my own nut casing? Very nice. Very nice.
You usually do, my friend.
So this is how it works, huh, Jax?
Yeah, usually there's actually people in the building, and, we do a lot of stuff.
If everybody that's listening right now could see what you're wearing, this is you. We've got to get the webcam up.
What's the problem? You got a problem with skirts? They happen to be more comfortable. They don't bunch up. I don't get wedgies.
It's the fact that the pink pumps. That's what's scaring me. That's what's scaring me. So you're not you've not run the Netflix game yet?
No, I have actually.
It's fantastic.
I love Netflix.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I just can't, I can plan out what my menu is going to be for cooking, but I can never plan out what movie I'm going to get, and I get there and I have to, choose it, and that's when I can do it. But I'm not organized enough to say that I'm going to order this and get it in 3 days.
Yeah, I'm not either. It's kind of hit and miss. And
exactly.
Then I'll forget about it for 2 weeks, and then
never send it back and own it, and then have the bill. Yeah, it's very nice.
So what's new? What brings you to town?
Well, I actually still live here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels like I live at 2A on United, but no, actually I'm on my way down to Dallas next week to shoot some Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. We're starting the beginning of the 8th season. We're shooting the 8th season. 6th season is just getting ready to start airing.
Yeah, when does that air? February?
It'll be coming back out in February. I mean, they're running all the time, of course. There's reruns, but
it's all Guido on the Food Channel.
I'm telling you something. That show is just blowing up, and the book is doing killer. The book the Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives book came out in October. It's been on the New York Times bestseller list for 8 weeks. Held number 2 for 3 weeks, battling with the Twilight, and but we're at number 5. But that's a big thing.
It's huge,
to have a book. One, to just do a book, and 2, to have the book go bestseller. But doing that, a lot of projects with the restaurants. I don't know if you know, we opened a new Johnny Garlic's up in Roseville.
Right.
Beautiful new restaurant up there. So we've got a management team here training in the restaurants and just gearing up. It's going to 09, as much as we've all got, questions of the economy, I really think 09 is going to turn around. I think we're going to have a lot of good things happen.
God,
so we're gearing for that.
I hope so. So how are all these restaurants running without you? How much work do you have to do while because you're always on the road, you're always busy, you're at Zone and recording in Katati all the time, doing voiceovers for your shows and stuff.
Yeah, I did 210 days last year, so that was pretty tough. But you make hay while the sun shines. I will say this, and I said it once, I said it a million times. The reason that this all is working so well, one, having a great wife and a fantastic family. But I tell you, from the restaurant perspective, you know my business partner Steve. Steve and Amy just are doing a fantastic job. But it's really the managers, and the team members.
Since you had just this one across the street, right. Johnny Garlic's, when you first opened that many years ago. From that day, you seem to have hired the finest people throughout the run of that restaurant that I can imagine. It's always been amazing.
It's the truth. The reason I really have to give all the thank yous to the team members and the managers. We have some new guys going through training right now, and to try to instill in them what this whole idea is. What we're trying to achieve. For some, it takes a little bit of time, and others pick up on it pretty quick. But that's what makes it go. Now, my piece, what I'm doing is all the shows go, so we get a really nice return on investment for popularity and awareness, and then we also get great recipes. I'm writing 500-600 recipes a year now, so I have a big culinary team. The whole other side of it is it's Jackson. Well, you've been in entertainment for years. It's crazy. A lot bigger than I ever thought.
No, but if anyone can handle it, I have to admit,
I said the only thing that'll ever get you ready for the entertainment business is if you come from the restaurant business, because you better know what 24/7 is, baby. They just turned it into 25/8.
Yeah. That's
but seriously.
Yeah, there you go. Really. Bada bing, bada boom, bada fuko. Don't you have a Tex Wasabi's and a Johnny Garlic's in the Sacro tomato area?
Tex Wasabi, we built a huge building in Howe and Arden, 6,000 square foot monster, which is great. We love it. It's right down there by the fairgrounds. Did that, and then we just Steve was really instrumental in making this one happen in Roseville. The Johnny Garlic's got open, and now we're starting to have a lot of discussions about going to Vegas and to some other major metropolitan cities. Yeah, we're at that piece now. We show that we can run multiple restaurants at one time. With what's going on with me and TV, and but they have me on 4 shows right now, so 4 shows is a little daunting.
Yeah, how is that going to continue through 2009 or?
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Diners is still the #1 show.
Yeah.
And I love it because I'm always trying to bring business. I'm always trying to bring the network, back to Sonoma County. We just shot a what's called a chefography, which is like my autobiography of my life, but a video of it. They run it on Food Network. So that just got shot here. And we shot a couple other, key pieces. We've done like 3 different specials out of Sonoma County. So anytime I have a chance to bring it and highlight what we're doing and who we are, I think it's important. And it's so funny because when I explain to people what it really is like here, they, especially from New York, they go, what? Okay. When they come out, everybody falls in love with it. I said, you're welcome to come and visit. You can't move here.
Yeah, right, exactly. So Big Bites is still happening?
Oh, yeah, Big Bites is happening. We did a spin-off show called Off the Hook, which was a live show. So right now it's in the big debate between will the live show guy off the hook or Big Bites? Which one's coming back? We go into the studio in March. I taped 30 shows in 10 days. So it's full throttle, baby. It's 12, 15-hour days. And
that's in New York, right?
And that's in New York, yeah. So we do that twice a year for Big Bite. And then Diners is usually 2 5-day pods a month. So it's better now, though. I mean, I just signed a new 4-year deal with the network. So I'll be doing, I've got 120 days that I'll do this year. It's a lot of time, but fortunately, the kids and Lori and I were just down in Disney. We shot a Disney special right before Christmas.
Really?
It's a 3-day Disney special. It was crazy. I made candy canes. I never made a candy cane in my life. I don't know anybody else that has either. Had an awesome time with that.
How are the boys?
Huge. Hunter's 12, Ryder's 3. Ryder just had his birthday New Year's Eve. We had a choice when he was being delivered if we wanted to have him New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. They said, you could be the first one. I said, well, let me put this in perspective. What would this kid rather have as his birthday when he's 22? He wants New Year's Eve. Yeah. So they're great, and we're getting ready to go down to Cabo. We're going to shoot a special down there in Cabo with Sammy Hagar.
Really?
Shoot a gig
Cabo
with him.
Wabo?
At Cabo Wabo. We're doing a Food Network show, a grilling show down there with him. And just a lot of, I'm going to Iraq this year. I'm going to go support the troops in Iraq.
I know you and Jack LeVar went last year.
Yeah,
too.
We went to the Persian Gulf. And I'm not pro-war by any means, but I am pro-soldier. And I think that, not everybody's a country western fan, everybody's a football fan, so different entertainers who go out there to support, I think is wonderful. But everybody's a food fan, so when we go out there and we whip up some food, they get pretty excited. And the National Pork Board, is going to be giving us a bunch of pork. I don't think they know how much pork I'm asking for, but can you say 5,000 pounds? But we're going out. We're going to stay in Baghdad and fly out to the different tent cities and do cooking and then fly back.
When's that going to be?
In May.
Wow.
Just a couple things here.
Yeah, really.
But I was just here in the studio doing a public service announcement for John Schneider, and it was about eating local, staying local, and spending our money locally, and how important that is. And I tell folks this all the time. I really believe that my successes, the opportunities that have come about with Food Network, with my restaurants, with my family, have been because of living in Sonoma County. And I know we're both big fans of this area, but it's without question we have to take care of ourselves in this community while we're facing tough economic times. So that's what I was here doing a little piece on.
Beautiful. Off topic, just something I wanted to ask you. The day that we had you on the phone, later that half hour, we had George Duran from the Food Network.
He's a riot, man.
I wanted to ask you about him because I wasn't sure. I wasn't aware of him. Okay.
Yeah.
But he was hilarious. He was great, and I really enjoyed the book too.
Yeah, he's a character. He had a show on there for a while called Ham on the Street,
right?
And he's got a real funny sense of humor, real kind of dry at points. Is a good chef, knows how to cook real well. I don't know what his current projects are. I know he had his book done, but I didn't know he doesn't have any shows currently running, but there's always in food television. I find that there's always 50 ideas floating around that are potentially going to happen. So probably see him again soon.
Well, you pretty much are the star of the Food Network, dude. It's amazing.
Yeah,
congratulations as always.
And thank you. It's a wonderful opportunity. I mean, I'm happy with it because what it gives me an opportunity to do. I just started my foundation, the Guy Fieri Foundation for Mentoring and Imagination. And it's what I want to try to work on is giving kids an opportunity in whatever field they want to be in. It doesn't have to be cooking, but giving them a chance to interact with their mentors, people that they look up to, and also having kids dream about being things again. Now you can get a video game that has a Ferrari on it. Who has to work towards it anymore? That kind of thing. I want to really kind of foster that imagination side with kids, and I think cooking's a neat way to do it. But we're going full speed ahead with this one.
Well, again, congratulations on all the success, man. It's been a trip knowing you since
man, you were
first Johnny Garlics. I tell you.
Jackson, those commercials, brother. I'll tell you something. I'll never forget all that help you gave me, man. Absolutely. Nice seeing you.
All right, bud.
See you, bro.
Take care, man. We'll talk again this year.
Great show.
Keep us posted.
You know it.
Thank you, brother. The great Guy Fieri from the Food Network.